Land is the most important asset that small-scale farmers have. Yet hundreds of millions of people around the world have no documentation of their rights to the land that they live and farm on. Without recognized and secure property rights, individuals' farm investments may be at risk. USAID supports communities by helping them secure land rights by low-cost, locally available tools and process, and teaching techniques like agroforestry that improve the productivity of their land.
Farmers having actually access to land through certification is very cardinal and very important because the feeling of farmers not knowing whether a certain piece of land belongs to him or her or not is one hindrance enough for them not to go into long-term solutions like planting of trees.
Food security in Zambia depends on the productivity of small-scale farmers who typically farm on less than 2 hectares and have limited access to agricultural inputs. Low-cost techniques to boost productivity are necessary, and USAID helps small-scale farmers adopt sustainable practices like agroforestry.
Agroforestry is a technology and a system that helps to improve on the environment.
Basically, it's the combination of trees and food crops on the same farm plot.
Agroforestry benefits food security, climate change adaptation and mitigation, and reduces farmer dependence on expensive external inputs like fertilizers.
They improve the soil fertility, the soil structure, and ultimately the yields have been proven that they are better than where there's no such an intervention.
Agroforestry is one of the cheap methods that farmers can use to improve their livelihoods and their crop yields.
Mitengo iliyofunikira kwambiri pa malo paliponse pamene tili. Mwachisanzo mitengo imabweresa zambiri kugwira nthaka ndiponso kunyengo mvula zimathandiza kwambiri.
Despite the fertility benefits and significant investment by government and donors, adoption of agroforestry has been low. Planting trees is a long-term investment that takes years to make a return. Farmers are unlikely to make these investments unless they are secure in their rights to the land. Since 2014, USAID has been undertaking a randomized control trial impact evaluation to better understand how securing land rights through documentation impacts agroforestry adoption in 300 villages in Zambia's eastern province.
USAID feels that using data to drive decisions, especially through impact evaluations, is extremely important in improving our programming. The 10-year and global climate change program, for example, is one of our most ambitious efforts in impact evaluations with land tenure.
The land tenure has made it very easy now for farmers to adopt because now they know that they are protected with these land certificates. Previously, others were shunning away from adopting this because of the fear of how far they will stay on this farm plot.
That's why I decided to planting a misango. Kambaka kuti misango atibweresa manyuwa munda. Then misango ima purura matepo yake. Then matepo yakaolera mangala emaleta nthaka kuti mbewu zikule mushi.
With support coming from USAID, Comaco has managed to integrate Glycidia sepium into the farming systems. Glycidia sepium is a fast-growing tree species, which is also quite rich in nitrogen, and it grows very fast. It's capable of improving the soils within a very short time, and therefore increasing the yields of the farmers.
What we plan on doing is following up on this intervention because we know land tenure changes take a number of years to be felt. But we feel that as we move forward with collecting the data, we can incorporate this into future programmings to improve our land tenure interventions.
USAID is finding that households with strong inheritance rights are more likely to make long-term investments in their land, such as planting basins or engaging in crop rotation. It also finds that female-headed households with customary land certificates are more likely to engage in agroforestry.
mbewu iliyonse kuti nabika pamunda wanga pandinomba nishiwa kuti ni wanga palibe wamene asanilanda.
We were able to reach out to over 2,600 farmers who planted agroforestry species like Glycidia, Mosangu, and Kajanas kajan, that is pigeon pea.
Nilandira na manja aviri ndiponso nineoyamikira kwambiri niona ngati ni maloto koma nizeni nilioyamikira kwambiri.
The combination of a farmer's confidence in their land rights coupled with greater knowledge on how to use the land will provide positive benefits for years to come. USAID is partnering with communities, traditional leaders, and government to secure the future of farmers and the future of the land they sow.